Okay. So here we go, guys. Just remember, train at your levels, check out the disclaimer, and we're on our way in. Don't bother standing up. I'm coming down there. All you keen people. Oh, 2 seconds. One more thing to do. Okay, so run away, guys. Take a little lie down, and that big stretch out. So lengthen out through your spine from fingers to toes. Big open space. Draw the tummy muscles in, your shoulders down into the floor. Put your knees up close, so wrap in. That little stretch on the back and a little release. Look where your feet are. Pop your feet back out and stretch again. So lengthen right away. Big long space. Bring it all the way back in, guys. Tuck the knees, tipping up, shoulders up. One more time for that big stretch. Lengthen away. Push the arms and legs out. Okay. So bring your knees in and your feet down. Roll your hips up into the ceiling. Big stretch to the back, and then roll down from your shoulders into the floor, nice and soft and gentle. Now lift your legs, and take them up towards the ceiling. Extend that way, bend the knees, coming down, feet down, hips up. So roll high, and start your shoulders, and finish as you touch your back down on the ground. Pull the knees up and in and lift your legs. Again, lots of knee bend, feet down. Hips up, big roll to the top. This one touches down. And the legs go up one more time. Big lift through. Bend them down to 90 degrees. Pop your elbows out, and your legs roll down the front. And then squeeze tummy muscles and pull back into the center. And the other side, roll down. And a little squeeze, climb back into the middle. Try and keep the shoulders fairly flat. We're looking for mobility in the back rather than a big old over squeeze at the moment. And again, let it roll down. And rolling back up. One more each direction, guys. Down the front. Up into the center. And one more over to the back. And up into the center. Okay, give your legs a last squeeze. Tuck in close, lift the shoulders. And then we extend out. Lengthening through. Lift the shoulders. Park in. And stabilize your weight here. So your back is lifted a little. Now draw a circle round. And up to the top. Then the other way. Loop. And stop at the top. Tummy tucked in. And again, guys. So brace your tummy muscles, roll, and lift. And again. As always, guys, there are options if you need to. Bend the knees a little, make the levers slightly shorter. Inhale for the drop bit, exhale for the up bit. And just a couple more times. And the next one's the last one. Just send the legs round, finish up high, and pulling in, rolling down onto your back. Release out, let the spine unwind. Stretch out to long for me now. Extend the legs and extend the arms. Take your breath in. As you exhale, you're going to squeeze up to sit, and then sit way back down, and lower your spine to the ground, guys. Exhale, and inhale. So squeeze your belly a little. As you lift your shoulders, try and counterbalance that move with your legs. Let the knees bend. Leave your heels close to the floor, and then reach back out. We're talking about heels by the floor. Your option, don't even lift the legs up, just bend the knees. And then reach out, smooth back down, and again, roll up. And back on down. There's a couple more. Roll it up. And down. And one more time. Squeeze to bring that all in. And release out. Back down. Knees in. Let go of the back. You take the tension off the spine. Now stick both legs up into the air. Up high. Park your hands under your butt. Or down onto the floor. Belly in tight. And a double leg drop, guys. So let them lower. Going down, down towards the ground. And then squeeze to lift them back up. Inhale on the way down. And exhale to lift. Draw the tummy muscles in close. And squeeze them a little harder as you lift your legs back up. Again, roll low. And then back up to high. There's a few more. As you hit the top, bend knees, tuck right in. Let the shoulders unwind again. Let the back unwind again. And then drop one leg long. Take the other leg up. Palms facing up, guys. Squeeze. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down and then lift back up. So you squeeze for 4. One leg up in the air. Roll down to flat. Lift the leg up and squeeze. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower and lengthen and squeeze back in. Keep those going for me now. Smooth drop down to the back and then tucking back in. Couple more. Up and lower. And one last one, guys. So it finishes off. It might just be the shoulders, it might be the whole lower back. As you reach down, bring the knees in, give them a little squeeze, hug to release. And then pop them back up at 90 degrees. Fingertips by your temples and elbows pulled wide. Belly button loaded down towards the ground. Cross crawl. Cross. Cross. So it's a cross crawl or a cycle crunch. And you're reaching out. Options. The toes can tap down. Or the legs can lift up a little higher to stabilize the back. And if you need to, feet from the ground. And then put it back down. You might be lifting and lowering instead. They all challenge the same muscle chain, just to different intensity levels. And your last one, turning in. Now bring that leg in and bring the other one back to find it. We've got to roll over. You're tipping onto your front. So roll over for me now. And settle yourself down. Turn your toenails down. Lengthen your spine out into the crown of your head. And then push your arms back, guys. So press them back. Palms facing up, lift them high. Cross them over on top of your bottom. Now lift your hands up of your butt and lift your chest up even higher. We're climbing in to folded locust. Now lift the legs and then open and close. Open the thighs and shut them back up. Open and close. Tummy tucked in. Little towards real length through your spine. Try and straighten your legs and then pick them up as high as you can. And again, if you need to lose part of the move, just bring the head down, bring the shoulders down, but keep the legs lifted and working. A few more. Last one there, guys. Pop the legs down. Bring your arms forwards. And again, tap the toes down. Press the hips down, lengthen your neck, and lift your chest up off the floor for me. Lift your elbows in line with your shoulders. Pull them up slightly, backwards and in. And then let them drop. So you exhale to lift. Squeeze. And release. And again, that little rise. Still pressing the hips down. Still squeezing the tummy muscles in. And squeezing your glutes super tight. Lift up. And lower. Couple more. Keep eyes looking down. You're not overextending the neck. You're not crunching it, but you're not looking underneath you either, guys. Last couple. And your last one. Rise up and come back down. Bring your hands underneath. Just sit back on your heels. Release the shoulders and release the back. And then we're going to climb forwards to start again. We're going to come back again. So guys, lengthen out the legs. Bring the hands round underneath your forehead. Push everything to long and straight. And then lift chest and shoulders. And your thighs. And lower down. Dorsal raise, rise up. Exhale to lift. Squeeze your belly and your butt. And inhale to lower. Slowly controlled. So it shouldn't flop back onto the floor. It's long and lengthened, and it releases down gently. Give me some more. Climbing up. Up. And down. And again, rising up. And down. There's a few more to go. Climb it up. Lift. 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 And lower. This one's going to stop at the ground, guys. Hands down again. Sit back into your heels. Just that little push. Release the lower back. And coming forwards again. So we've got one last press. One last push. Pop your hands round and onto your bottom. Palms are facing up. Lift your chest. Lift your legs, tuck in. Now keep the legs together but extended super long. Take your arms to wide and flutter. Fly. They could be anywhere from back here, a little bit streamlined, to full width wings. And you just go. Keep the rest of you as still as you can as you fire up. Up and down, guys. Not forwards and back. Pulse. Pulse. And breathe while you're there. Release down. Let it all touch down. Pop your hands down. Sit back up onto your knees. Put your hands under your shoulders. Lengthen your spine. Put your belly button up and in and arch your back up high. Pressing towards the ceiling. Cat's arch. Let that drop the other way. Down and through. So we're going to release some of that tension. You just load it into the back. And then lift again, guys. Belly button up and in. Lifting and lowering. One more time each direction. Lift up, big arch, and then lower down. Let it settle. Okay, time to roll over. Tip over onto your back for me. Park your shoulders down. Arms alongside your body or maybe underneath the edge of your bum. Bring your knees in loads. Flex your feet so the sole of the foot is pushing out. Your belly button is pulling in and your bum cheeks are lifted just off the ground. Now push the legs to long, extend, reach out, and then draw them back, all the way in. So press the feet to push, open out, and come back. Push with your thighs to push your legs together. Create that little bit of tension in the legs, and squeeze. Try and keep your knees down low, open really wide, really wide, and then draw them back again. Now, if you want to add on to it, guys, bring the arms into the center and bring them in as your legs come back over your head. Now push them wide, squeeze, and reach, and then come back through. So your legs follow, or your arms follow your legs. Push down, and you'd be kicking through the water, and then draw in. And again, reach out. You can leave the arms out anytime you need to. If you want to push a little bit harder for the last few, as your arms come through, lift your shoulders, squeeze your belly in, and then open out. Last one now, reach out, and bring it all the way back. Now tuck the knees in, they're in the right place, just give them a little hug. Let go to the back. And guys, lift your bottom, slide your hands underneath your butt, and extend your legs out. Keep the legs together first, point your toes, and then flex through your heels. So witches and fairies. Toes point, heels press. Toes point, and heels press. You can have your hands down underneath your butt for stability. You can lift your legs a little higher if you need to. You take them up, try and aim for about 45 degrees. Pull the belly button in, and the lower back down close to the ground. So point the toes out, and flex the back in. And again, open, and then close it. Okay, if you want a little bit more challenge with it, guys, just space the feet, just about hip width apart. Okay, just before you get carried away, some of your hips aren't quite that wide yet. Just saying, just a point. And you squeeze in, and you push into super straight, tip the toes, bring the heels back. We've got 4, and back. 3 more, out, and back. 2 more, point, and retract. Just the last one now. Toes out, heels in. Bend your knees, bring them in close, flatten your back down, lengthen your spine out. And then pop your legs down to long. Start with both of them on the floor and your arms where they are comfortable. So again, you might need them underneath your bottom, guys. Lift one leg up high, straight up. You're gonna let that leg drop. So it drops down, and you draw a giant circle right round, and squeeze your thigh to bring it up. Down, open, and up. Drop, round, and lift. So taking your time on the drop and the sweep and that pull. Inhale as you lower, breathe in as you come round, change the breath when you need to there, and then really exhale to lift. A couple more times. Down, round, and up. Ooh. One more, guys, on this side. Down, out, and up it comes. And we touch down and change sides. Just swap the legs over. Park the shoulders, lift the other one up. Flatten your back. Let's go. As soon as you're ready. So lower, circle, and lift. Down, long way round, and up. And again, guys, so lower that leg. Squeeze your tummy muscles in, push that leg around the outside, pull it up to the top. There's a couple more. Lower down, sweep round, and lift up. squeeze. Down, out, and lift it. Just one more. Okay, bring both knees in. Give your legs a little break. They're still working, guys. They've got one more job to do. That's this one. Gonna pop both legs up. And again, work out where you need your hands. Under your bum or out wide. Let the legs drop to the outside. So open and then squeeze. Pull them back into the center. And drop and pull and pull and pull. And down and up. Good again. Drop the legs wide. Pull, pull. One more. That'll do, because they're kind of horrible. Guys, bring the knees in. Tuck them in. And roll up onto your side. I'm not sure that they're as horrible as these, though. You're going to stack up on your side. Pop your hand down. Push the top leg out. Tucked in super long. Press your heel away. And then once you're in place, just start a circle for me. Just a little circle round. With the extended leg. Okay, so we're squeezing on the glute. As you push that out, you're keeping that leg nice and strong, guys. Use your options. If you need to, it's a little bit overload, either on the shoulder or the hip. Come out here, lengthen out through that leg a little, and keep that whole attitude thing going. So you can take the sting out of your hip and out of your shoulder. You can lay down on the side if you need to. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend your knee right back by your bottom. Tucking in, keeping the leg up high. It stays horizontal. Pull your knee round to your chest, extend it forwards, and then cycle that kick back. So heel to bottom, knee to chest. Leg out the front, and that big cycle round. Firing up on your glute. Try not to sway or swing backwards and forwards. It's all happening in that leg. There's a couple more. And again, guys. Woo. Last one. Kind of hits both butt cheeks. Tucking in. Tip onto your front and sit back onto your heels. So you release for a moment. Now you can either stick your head at the other end of the mat, or you can come up and just face the other way. Reset, reload on the other leg, and circle, go. So your waistline is up, that leg is nice and long. Doesn't take quite as long to catch up with the discomfort either, does it? Not on this side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knee, guys. Pull that heel back. Tuck around the front. Extend forwards and reach. Big sweep back. So try and keep that leg up as high as you can. Heel to bottom, knee to chest, leg to long, and a big kick round. Heel to bottom, knee to chest, leg lengthens out, and a big kick round. 2 more. Heel, knee, long, and round. 1 more. Guys, take a roll onto your back. Sit yourselves down. Put your knees up into your chest. Just let the muscles unwind a little. I've dropped you on the wrong way up, sorry. I need to roll you over now. So tip it up. Tuck it in. Set your hands under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. Rotate your elbows so they turn and point down towards your feet. Press one leg straight out the back, and we're on our way in here. Lengthen through the spine, guys, long and strong. Just lower your forehead. Keep your hip up, and then press through your hands to lift. So the seesaw or the oil rig press up. Lowers down and lifts back out. Flat spine, super flat. The leg you're balancing on, that's not actually moving at all. Your back heel is in line with your head, and your head's in line with your heel. So tip your way down. Tipping in, push through the arms. And again, down, and up. And again. One more then. Guys, when you find the top, come in, swap the legs. If you need to shake your arms loose before you start, give them a little kick out. Pop the other leg out the way. And you straight in. You lower. And you lift. So we're challenging the arms, but only a little bit. And we're balancing the hips by not rocking. Guys, hinge on that top hip. Yeah, hinge on your standing leg. A couple more. And then your last one, pop the knees down, take that sit back. Just release the shoulders because they're gonna have to do more. We're coming back for a second go. But with a little increase on it. To start in your box, start on all fours and step your hands forwards. Once they're parked, lean your body weight forwards. So put your shoulders above your hands, push your leg out the back again. Now keeping the balancing leg still, tip, tip, head down, leg lifts, and you rise back out. So all you've done is create a little bit more weight at the front. And push. And again, try and keep the shoulders square, the hips square, everything tips in. And again. Just a couple more of them, because they're a little bit more horrible than they were before. And we've got something slightly more horrible to do afterwards. So one more, guys. On this side, yeah, and drop it back in. Pop the knee down, shake the arms loose if you need to, and then reset. Lean in, that little bit of a tilt. Now lower, down, and up. With the back leg stretching out long. Lengthen through, lower down, in between your elbows. And then press your way back out. And again, guys, sink in and climb back up. Keep the hips at the same level. So your hinge point is that hip joint. The knee's not moving, it's locked in place. And you're just pushing the whole body around the hip. Just one more time. Down you come. Down and up. And when you find the top, pop the knees down again and sit back. Remember, guys, your option is to step back anytime you need to. So we're going to come forwards again. We're going to pull us back in. We're going to rock a little bit deeper into the hips. Plant the feet down, brace into the tummy muscles, and extend the leg behind. Now, your knee is the hinge point. As you lower down, you open that knee up and you press back through. So we're dropping the whole body from your shoulders right back down to your knee. And if you're feeling it a little bit hardcore and you want to go for it, you can climb onto your toe and do the same thing. Tipping down and pressing back out. Suck your elbows in tight. So the backs of your arms get really sexy and strong. Couple more rolls. Lower your way down, pressing through. Far less of these than we've done on all the others, guys, because they are kind of horrible. And one last one. As you finish out, we'll sit back off this one. Stretch the shoulders, make sure they get a break. Then climb back in and reload on the other side. So we're tucking in, we lengthen out, you're locked on strong, and you lower. Down, and back up. And again, roll down, and back up. And again, tip your way in. Elbows wrap the ribs, you lower down to the floor, and you squeeze your tummy muscles and you press. There's a couple more. Coming down, and back up. And one last time, guys, one last drop. Down, and back up. Now pop your knees down, sit back on your heels, lengthen your spine out, release your shoulders. And then, come down onto your front for me. So this is a new stretch, guys. Turn your body down flat on the floor. Stretch your arms out nice and wide. Bend a knee and push your heel up. Now roll and roll and roll. Your front shoulder might lift a little bit, but try not to bring it up too much. And see if you can get that foot to touch the floor, or just as close as you can get to it. Let it stay there for a bit, with the knee bent round and the heel pulled towards your bottom. Just hold that balance point. So it's a twist, but the other way up to where we normally go. Roll into the center, bring everything back to neutral, pop the leg down, straighten out, and then bend the knee on the other side. Fold the knee up, lift it up high, and twist across. So it's a bit like your scorpion. It's a little bit like your scorpion. I know you guys like the scorpion. Just hold on to the balance point there. Stay for a moment. And come round into the center, keeping that heel up. Bring your hands in under your shoulders. Rock the weight back. Tip your knees out. Sit down onto your heels. Lengthen your spine and release your shoulders. Guys, space the knees out a little bit more for me now. Sit back again. Sit back again. And then climbing up. Pull up onto all fours and then bring the knees back in. Press your hands down, lift your hips up high, lengthen out your spine. Now push your heels down into the floor, alternately. So you're just walking through the hamstrings. Stretch them right out. You know what, if it feels a little tight, when you get to the point where it's starting to stretch, just pause there for a second, give it a little bit more space. And then come back across on the other side. We're not rushing off this move this time. Just stay in for a while, let it open, and then press it back out. Keep your bottom up high and your shoulders pulled back. Okay, so we're starting to look for the second leg, whichever one you didn't start on. Stretch that one out. And then balance off. Walk your feet in for me. We're coming up to the front. Bring your feet up to your hands. And then step out to wide. Soften your knees. Lower your head. Stick your bottom up in the air and rest your palms on the floor. And just see how upside down you can make this position. It's more about the position of your head and your back than it is about stretching your hamstrings for this, guys. So make your legs feel okay. And see how much upside down you can get the rest of your body. And then just stay there for a while. Pop your hands down. Lift your chest a little. And then bring the legs in. You might need to adjust up through your arms to let that happen. About hip width with the feet. Slowly unfold. Unravel to the top. Tuck your chin in. Rolling up. Lift your chest. And then your shoulders. And then your head. We're just looking for tall. So we're going to balance here for a little while, guys, without lifting. Yeah, not balancing, but just stay here for a little while. Rock the weight forwards and back. Feel how it adjusts across your feet. And find the point where you feel like you're in the center. So there's evenly spread weight between your heels and the ball of the foot. And do the same side to side. And just adjust until it's right, until it's in the right spot. Pick your chest up and your shoulders back. Lengthen out through your spine. All we have to do is stand. All we have to do is stand. So soften your knees a little. Tilt your pelvis under to lengthen your spine. Pick your chest and your shoulders up. Lift the crown of your head. If you choose to, you can take the arms up. If you find that little lift helps, pop them up there. If you don't want them in the air, keep them down alongside. You just stay tall, strong and straight. Breathe. So the hang upside down. The hang upside down kind of allows the weight of your head and your shoulders to stretch your back away from your tailbone. You spend your whole life this way up. So everything pushes in and compresses. And hanging upside down is a good way to get it go somehow. And then we come back through and we just wait for a while so everything to get into the right position before we release it off. Bring the arms down, nice and slow. Dropping in, and then lift up, guys. I'm going to press your hands up into the ceiling. Press them up high. Press your heels off the floor. Tuck your tummy muscles in. Take a big deep breath. Exhale and drop. Just swing. And again, that little press. Push the hands up. Push the heels up. Deep breath in. Exhale and drop. And again, a little rise. And a little fall. And then shake it all loose. Guys, we are kind of done. So if you've got any questions or problems, please ask. Otherwise, give yourselves a little pat on the back.